Welcome to Wheels by the Ocean, installing some new stuff. We have from BLUETTI Charger 2. It's a DC to DC charger, which I believe has an app and stuff, so I might be able to monitor the battery system. And this is the hub D1. So we're going to install the charger, which then connects up to this power hub. If you've just come over from the reel that I made, because it was mint, I just unpacked all this. So I'm not going to pack it back up, because let's keep it real. This here is the hub D1. Let's have this cool clampy thing. I'm going to mix everything up now. But over in this box here, there's the DC to DC charger. Look how nice it looks. Okay, well, I'm giving up for today. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I don't know, mate. Complete change of plans. I know that I was installing this in the caravan. It didn't work as I expected it to. So I actually thought that the charge was a normal DC to DC solar charger. Zap, I've just changed outfits. What do you think about that, mate? This is the new work uniform. The BLUETTI Charger 2 is actually compatible with 95% of the portable power stations that you can purchase from other brands. So it can actually be used on 95% of them. Right there, mate, that is a fact. I just made a fact. Well, BLUETTI made the fact, and I'm telling you the fact. The way I was trying to wire it up into my caravan, I was trying to wire up my lithium battery, which is a 230 amp hour standalone battery, which is not a power box. So this didn't work with it, which is very unfortunate because it would have been awesome in the caravan. Like, you know that DC hub that we've got for this, that DC hub plus one of the extension batteries, it's on the BLUETTI website. BLUETTI sells an expansion battery, and with that expansion battery, you usually connect that up to your BLUETTI, and yes, then your BLUETTI becomes bigger than whatever it was. So what you can actually do is one of those expansion batteries that you can hard install that into your van or your caravan if you wanted to. The BLUETTI expansion, then it runs up into this unit here, and then that runs the hub D1 that I was showing you before. The hub D1, you'd have it clipped on or installed up here, and that becomes sort of a more permanent battery system, which would be better for caravans, and that's sort of, I guess a little bit of the future. I do prefer the portable batteries because I like to take it in and out and utilize it wherever I can, like I explained in this video somewhere. So what I've decided to do out here in this beautiful work van, you all know it well, yeah? Do you remember it? Let's put this down for a second. You remember this work van? The GWM Chinese, mate. We're putting it in the Chinese because yes, I did sell this van to a friend of mine, and I thought, hey, let's set it all up in your van because we've got this BLUETTI. I've decided to give him this BLUETTI here in this unit. So we're going to wire this up just up here, and then we'll run it over to the BLUETTI. So you can actually use this wiring here, which plugs into the front of the BLUETTI in this spot. See here, we plug that in there. Then that, we have this one here, which has two connections. Red goes to red, black goes to black. Then it goes up into the, which one? Charge. Goes into charge. And this is supposed to be a fast charger for the BLUETTI. I've got battery voltage back here. This runs all the way to the battery. I have a fused cable running all the way from the battery all the way to the back with some big thick dog wiring, which I'm going to take that, plug this Anderson plug here. This came with the BLUETTI. This is the Anderson plug that I just finished fitting to the front of my caravan. I'm going to plug that into here, and then we're going to run power up until this unit here. So let's quickly make that happen. Just over here, we're getting the BLUETTI app set up for this BLUETTI device first. Then I'm going to figure out adding this to the BLUETTI app, and then possibly the hub D1 as well. So we're gonna try to get it all on the app and see what we can do, what we can control, and what we can see when I got all this connected up. We do have a solar panel we could possibly test on this a bit later, but right now we're just trying to get it installed utilizing the car alternator. Before we hook this up, this is at 100% now, but I want to make sure that the car is going to charge in at 100%. That's not a good test. So we're going to run, what's that called?
Multi-tool.
A multi-tool. Let's smash that in there. Watch this. We're going to push this into the BLUETTI, put the AC on. We're just going to waste the power a little bit, right? Come on, waste some power. Look at this. 100% still. Wow, these things are pretty cool, eh? Bloody hell, easy cleaning? Maybe we won't use that. Maybe we'll use the vacuum cleaner. Look, he's got a vacuum cleaner up in there. Yes, surely not, right? Did it pop it straight away?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did, bro. That's probably like 2,000 watts. Anyway, that's only a little BLUETTI. It's only supposed to be a 600 watt dog. That was fun. That was good. No, don't worry about it, bro. We'll just, we'll utilize something. All right, the vacuum cleaner is no good for this BLUETTI. We're using a fan. The fan, we just need to get it off the 100% mark, right? Go and turn that dog on. At least now we've got a fan and we can just relax. Oh, we had to reset the AC because you bloody blew it. There we go. That's reset now. Turn the DC side off. And now we've got a fan. Good on you, Clinty. Oh, how good's that, mate? You should install that. 32 watts. So if we leave that on for the next 15, 20 minutes while we install this BLUETTI, that should at least get us down to 98%. Maybe. And we'll go for a drive to Bunnings and make sure it charges up. All right, Clintus, you're on charge of holding this camera now. What I've done there, I've plugged it in, screwed it up. Then I've got this one here going into the charge. Then we're gonna have the DC to DC, the DC panel thingy-majig. The hub 1 is gonna go into DC panel. And that's it for now, because we're not putting anything in the solar. I'll leave the solar wire hanging out of it and installed so Clinty can just plug his solar panel in, because he's gonna get a solar panel on this van. And I'm gonna install it. Let's make it happen. I'm just gonna put some screws in the side. Milwaukee, you can tell that it's not at my house, because we would have been using Azito tools, right? All right, so we're gonna put it just here, Clinty. Right up hard against it, probably up like that. Yeah, should be right. There's no cooling fans at the back. No, looks all good. Make it nice and straight right there. You just did my sign, now I'm installing this. So there you go, that's installed over here. This is the Hub D1. I've spoken about this a few times. I'm gonna hook it up in here just so we can see what it does. But we're probably not gonna leave it in this vehicle. I'm not sure what I'm doing with my BLUETTI setups at the moment, but I do wanna probably upgrade my my biggest BLUETTI to an even bigger one. So this one, because we're only hooking it up to the Elite 30, it's only a smaller BLUETTI, good for charging all your tools, good for running fridges and stuff. And because we're gonna be running battery power through the DC to DC charger back to this thing, it should be able to run the fridge all the time because the car's gonna be running. That when this is charging, I'm really hoping that this can still be on, surely, right? Surely, yeah? Okay, anyway, let's test it. So right now, we'll put this, we're gonna plug it in. I like how BLUETTI's added, sorry, I'm gonna ripping these wires out. I like how BLUETTI's added this little crimped on covers over the wiring, so you can get it in there nice and easy without frayed wiring going all over the shop. It's gonna be good to see this working on the app. So trust me guys, I spent about, I don't know, an hour and a half mucking around in the caravan trying to figure out how to get it to work, but I was trying to hook it up to my house 230, they call it a home battery, 230 amp hour lithium battery I was trying to hook it up to. And it's not for that. I learned the hard way. Instead of reading what it was for, instead of reading the instructions and figuring out what it was before I installed it, I just assumed. Now I have a battery system I've got to reinstall back into my caravan. But then that plugs up in there, the little Ethernet cable plugs up in there. There we go. That's everything wired. Now when I plug this in, see what happens. I'm scared. Let's just make sure that both ends and plugs are wired the same. Yep, positive. Yep, all good. All right, now we've got power going to this unit from the car. Yeah, this is just lit up. Flashing green means it's in standby. Clint's gonna go and start the engine on the beautiful vehicle. Beautiful Chinese. So Clinty, can you see if you can find this with your BLUETTI app? So we're just in on the app now. So we've got PPS charging voltage setup is required for initial use. For BLUETTI, select smart detection. Smart detection, I didn't read the rest of it. I'm assuming that that's gonna just figure itself out now. Oh, look at that, successfully detected. It's detected the V2, the Elite 30 on its own, so we got it. BLUETTI device is 25 volts, okay. Is it? I don't know. Is that a 25 volt? I don't know what the BLUETTI device is.
It's charging.
It's charging? Look, it's charging. Oh, it's actually got an 190 watt input in. That's massive. That's a huge input, 200 watt input. Bro, that's way bigger than what I was getting. You know, because I've got the cigarette lighter plug as well, and I plugged it in the cigarette lighter. I've got, I don't know, stuff all. All right, well, we got that now. Here's the app. Oh, look, it's got a picture of your van. It's got the picture of the Chinese on there.
Well, now I knew it was a van.
Look how much solar panels you've got. So we've got no solar going in. Oh, it would be cool to test the solar actually. Should we just plug the solar in just to see? That's charging now. And it's still giving us the fan. Look, we still got AC output. DC output. You can have DC on and AC on, plus we're getting charged. That's sick. So this, like if you had a solar panel on your roof, yeah, you say you had a 200 watt solar panel up on the roof, yeah. You'd be pumping 200 watts into this, yeah, while using your shit, charging your crap. And fast charging your phone, using your tools, charging your tools, using this thing. This works, doesn't it? BLUETTI gave me a little bit of a bum steer here because I've just had to watch someone else's movie on YouTube on how to wire these dogs up. This one here plugs into one of your bigger BLUETTIs. So we don't have the big dog BLUETTI that takes that. We've only got the little BLUETTIs. So I think maybe BLUETTI wants to hook me up with like a bigger BLUETTI next time. Maybe that's what they're thinking, right? So that's what this is for. So I'm not going to connect any of that stuff up. BLUETTI, thank you for sending me all this stuff, and I look forward to getting the humongous BLUETTI that we can utilize this with. Is this the coolest thing ever? Clint's been setting this up, new glazier van, so he's been putting all this board in here. Look how different it looks compared to it was the Chinese. I can't remember if I brought you back here very often. He's done all this and walk on this. It feels heaps good in here because all the floor's all carpet. There it is, mate. BLUETTI is wired up. That right now is on 95%. We're going to go drive, about 20-minute drive, and we're going to see if that charges back up. Just quickly, I have to show you, anyone who usually watches my channel, the Chinese is as clean as it's ever been. Clint, the new owner, has gone around this thing and fully polished it. He's done tire shine. He's taken all of my mechanic handprints all off it. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? The GWM Chinese of the world. There's a Tank 300, an Aura, GWM Cannon. This is where it's all at, mate. And we've got over here, we've got a Havel. All right, we've just arrived to Super Cheap, 20 minutes down the road. Let's see what this battery system's at. Boom, 100%. How do you like that, mate? And then this automatically, when it drops below the 13 volts or 12.5, which the battery voltage would be going down now because the alternator's finished charging the battery, this actually goes into a standby mode by itself. You don't have to muck around by turning any of this on or off. It'll regulate and do its own thing. And that is that. Easy install. Now, obviously I had the wiring already back here, so that was very handy, but usually you would have just popped that onto your battery. So there's nothing hard about this install. What we're gonna test quickly, we're gonna run the fan off this BLUETTI for another about 20 minutes just to get it back down to 90 whatever percent, just so we can throw a solar. We'll hook it up and see if we can get solar charge on the little app, and it will tell us, and we'll stop charging it off the car now. So that's not coming any power through the car. We're gonna hook the wiring up to this, throw a little bit of solar charge through it. So a huge benefit of this is I can just take that wire out. Now I can take that box anywhere on the work site, whether I need to go and utilize any tool anywhere in the house, anywhere out the back, anywhere down at the shed or whatever. I can take that out and go and use the BLUETTI to go and power whatever I need. So that's the benefit over having a dual battery system, because obviously this is very similar to a dual battery system, but this has a built-in inverter. So we could have had a normal DC to DC charger, go into your second battery plus an inverter, but this has saved us the inverter. This is built into the BLUETTI. No matter which BLUETTI you got, they've all got these 240 volt outlets. A massive benefit over a dual battery system. All right, we're trialing this at the same time, guys, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm plugging it back in. Give us some input power, please. What input are you going to give me? We've got a bit of solar coming on. What do you need me to do? We're getting no power coming in at the moment, but there should be some sort of solar coming in. Let's have a look on the app. Well, we're gonna have to give up on trying to get solar because this cloud is being a dirty dog. But it did work. It's showing up on the system over here. If you look on the phone, we've got 8.3 volts. That sort of went up from there to around about 18, see 16 now. And then the cloud does its thing and it goes back down, but it's not giving it enough voltage to throw charge through it yet. I have heard this, the little charger thingamajiggy has tried to turn on a few times, but we're not getting enough solar through. But it is working, all right? So that is working how it's supposed to be working. So good job to me. Do you want to do something else with BLUETTI? I'm thinking about getting a bigger power station, a bigger portable power station for me. And then I want to get another charger too to put into my GWM Canon. So I want to run the charger too in the Canon. Then I like to have the portable power because I like to bring it in and out, especially like if you're taking your fridge down to the beach and you want to actually take the fridge onto the sand, then you can bring the portable power station with you. I do prefer that sort of style of setup. We've got so many cars to review as well, right? So, but somewhere in the mix is going to be some more BLUETTI installs, okay? Plus some camping. We've got some camping coming up, so there's going to be camping episodes as well. So I won't just be doing BLUETTI installs. We've got to do some more camping, right? Yeah, no sun today. Well, that's been a good, fun install. Very easy once we decided to put it onto the van. Very simple setup. You can plug it in, boom, you're done. If you've already got solar on your vehicle, mate, this is ideal for your BLUETTI setup or your second battery or a portable battery system. Very good, yeah. BLUETTI, way to go. If you're interested in purchasing one of these beautiful machines, please jump into my description. I'll have some discount codes in there that you can use or don't use it, whatever you want to do. But if you are going to buy one of these, you may as well use it. Thank you so much for watching. Hang on a second, cut right there. Clint was nice enough to hook the solar panel back up the next day and show us that, look at this, 72 watts of solar input, PV on the top right there. You can see that going in 78 watts. There's a BLUETTI. He also threw a load on, see the fans on there, taking about 30 watts of output, still throwing in 72 watts. Good. Cut. Another outfit. I keep forgetting stuff in this video, mate, so I have to come in here. I'm editing the video and I've had to come in here and quickly just add a little bit in. My Nissan Cube is almost the same size as this V100. This is my V100 BLUETTI. This one probably would have been better to test the charger to with, because this unit here can take 1000 watts of charge all at once. So that could have given you full alternator power, whatever that may be, because I haven't tested it with that. Maybe another day, but I am planning on getting the bigger BLUETTI. So you're getting full charge from your alternator and full solar. Now, if you had 500 watts of solar going in and 500 watts from your alternator, it gives you the full 1000 watts to that thing. The charger too can actually pump out 1200 watts. So when I get the bigger BLUETTI, we're gonna do some way more pimper testing, bro. That is the BLUETTI Charge 2 installed in the beautiful GWM Chinese. Cheerio, see you later.